Tone, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies for today's presentation. Please stand and join Daquez and Tim in leading us through the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yep, it is on. Thank you. We would now like to recognize all of our current pledges and Timberwolves. Will the following students please stand and remain standing as I call all the names? We ask that everyone please hold their applause until all the student names have been called. Pledges. Mike L., Nanika C., Giovanni J., Andrew R., Brad O., James G., Kai M., Matt M., Nate W., Nate K., David L., Rachel K., Branson J., Curtis D., Clemente G., Dominic S., Erica S., Amber D., Daniela W., Jalen G., Caitlin L., Josh M., Jeff W., and Amanda C. Timberwolves. Will all Timberwolves please come and stand? Alex B., Kessie J., Tony B., Dakota H., Megan J., Wyatt G., Monet E., Kyler C., Kelsey B., Amber H., Demare N., Daquez N., Cassie L., Tim S., Jeremiah F., Kaylin J., Kyle A., Natasha M., Serena M., Andrea T., Abby M., and Giovanni G.
Mrs. Sadowski is going to present each Timberwolf with a bracelet. It's just a token of our appreciation and in recognition of everything that you guys do. The bracelets were made by Tammy Chase, so I'd like to give a personal thanks to her and congratulate all of you on continuing your excellence as Timberwolves. Thanks.
We would now like to welcome Zach Davis to the podium to read some words of encouragement to the Timberwolves being inducted today.
To begin, I'd like to congratulate all the individuals who have achieved their Timberwolf status. I hope that you are opening up a door in which many will follow you. And that's what I actually want to discuss with all of you today, making a decision. We have all made a decision that has impacted our future, whether it was one of selfishness or one of true generosity. We have all made a decision at one point in time. Some of you may look at me now with complete boredom, and many may be taking this chance to learn something useful in order to change their lives. That is a decision that I hope that each and every single one of you are willing to make today. Not just the students, but also the adults in this room. I'm not asking you to change your lives so you can tell everyone that you have, but so that you can tell yourself that you can. It honestly doesn't actually take that much, as you can see by looking at your fellow students who have achieved the Timberwolf status. They, of course, put hard work and determination to reaching this goal, but this is not the end of their road here. There's still a long road ahead of each and every single one of you, but it's your choice to make it the way you want. A year ago, I was in the same position you currently are. I, of course, had some negative moments, as many of you should know, but I still managed to come out on top. I went from a rookie to a pledge to a Timberwolf in no time at all, and soon landed myself in the apartments. Eons later, which I honestly felt like, it seemed that I was able to land myself into the group home in Faulkner. This currently is where I reside, and I will inform you that I don't regret doing what I had to do in order to get this far. I took the right path by becoming a Timberwolf, and I will say that if I had to do it again, I would. Your fellow peers have taken the challenge to be a Timberwolf, but the real question is, will you?
Thank you, Zach. We will now have a calling of the Timberwolves. Each inductee and their speaker, please come to the stage as they will call your name. Andrea. Speaking for Andrea is Mr. Shelley. Cassie. Speaking for Cassie is Miss Christopher. Kyle. Speaking for Kyle is Mr. Bradshaw. And Serena. Speaking for Serena is Ms. Heil.
It's not Heil, but she's speaking.
I'm sorry, Ms. Disbro.
First off, I'd like to thank Andrea for letting me be her Timberwolf induction speaker, and I am honored to induct a very deserving Timberwolf. I feel Andrea shows the perfect qualities of what it takes to be a Timberwolf. It hasn't been a perfect ride for Andrea, but she has learned from her mistakes and has come out on top. This is proof that Andrea can do anything she wants in life, and I know she will accomplish great things. In closing, Andrea, good luck with all of life's obstacles, and we all know you will set high goals for yourself and do what you must to achieve them. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Christopher. I'm talking for Cassie today. I have known Cassie since she was in my global studies class last year, and you know, it's a Regents course. It's pretty rigorous, and we had some fun times, didn't we? Yeah, a little bit of tears too, but we worked through them. And you know what I'm gonna mention that means the most to me is Cassie's hard work, because no matter what happened and how frustrated she got, she still stuck around, and she still was there to, you know, put her pencil to the paper, raise her hand, and put the effort in. In fact, you know, she was up at every after-school session that I had for Regents Review last year between May and June, and I'd have to poke her to keep her awake sometimes, but she was still there, and she still put her best foot forward, and that is what a Timberwolf should be doing. So she's earned every bit of this. She's made a lot of strides over the last few months. She'll be carrying around 4 books at a time, so it seems like that might help her stay focused. She's also learning to control her reaction to things when she's frustrated. This kind of is proven through her last 4 months when she hasn't had one negative write-up. So that's a fantastic job, Cassie. I think that you have demonstrated a lot of those norms that Timberwolves should be demonstrating. Respect, living up to the responsibility that you're given, and working toward your goal. I think that you are going to do a great job because you've shown that you're going to keep growing, you're going to keep working toward the positive parts of being a Timberwolf and the positive parts of you. So I'll leave you with one final thought. So in Global, we talk a lot about people who change the world. So Nelson Mandela, after spending 27 years in prison for trying to bring his country out of an oppressive government, once said he had to learn how to let his brain dominate his emotions. That's something that we can all learn from, but Cassie is proof that, you know, sitting up here today, that it's possible and that it's something that we all should work toward. So congratulations, keep up the good work.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Mr. Brancha, and I speak for the momentous occasion of Kyle Atwater becoming a Timberwolf today. Mr. Atwater has embraced the 4 norms of safety, respect, responsibility, and goal-directed living to become more than a rookie, more than a pledge. No, a Timberwolf is the title that Kyle holds. So now I ask for everyone gathered here to lend me a year as we reflect on the past and led Kyle Atwater to where we are now. It was a day in late August when I first met Kyle working as a youth counselor in Unit 4. I clearly remember the nervousness on his face, his demeanor, and his actions thereafter. His first conversation would be about shoelaces of all things. He got better. Kyle came to Unit 4 as not confused as usual, not believing he had a place here. I took it upon myself to show him that he did have a place here and make him comfortable with himself and this wonderful qualities began to shine through, though I always knew they were there. As Kyle began to fit in, he came to understand the difference from what was following to leading. In any structure, there's a foundation, and our structure involves 4 norms. Kyle Atwater has come to understand and look to these norms, though in my opinion, the 2 norms which he best exemplifies are respect and responsibility. Is those 2 norms I'll explain further as to why I feel this way. Kyle has shown much respect towards me and my fellow co-workers. When I ask Kyle to do a task, he's complete, no guessing, no talking back, just a task completed. One could scarcely imagine what kind of respect does to warm everyone's feelings. As for responsibility, it's also a factor of trust. I know that I sent Kyle off on his own by supervision, and I know there won't be any reports of issues dealing with Kyle. Indeed, Kyle has worked hard to gain such levels of trust and respect with staff. I once asked Kyle what his future plans are. Once RCH is but a memory for him. He told me he wants to graduate from his current schooling and move on to a more, a law enforcement agency, becoming a parole officer, police officer. I think it's the final goal in seeing the 4 norms, his current culture, go forth into his future culture. In any case, it's been a pleasure working with Kyle, and I hope to continue to service for him as long as they are needed thereafter.
I'm Serena's social worker. I want to welcome everyone this morning, and especially Serena's mom, Rebecca, who's here today, and Danielle, who made the trip out with Mom. Serena arrived at RCH and Randolph Academy in September of 2014. Like a lot of kids, Serena did not want to be apart from her family, her mom, her 2 sisters, her brother, and her family pets. Serena's love for and fierce loyalty to her family was readily apparent. And as the oldest, Serena is a protector, a leader, and a role model. Serena was able to transfer those qualities to life at RCH. As you can see, Serena is a beautiful young lady with a great smile. She's a good student, and if you haven't heard, just ask her how her Regents exam went.
I got an 89, highest grade.
Serena loves to read, write in her journal, and draw. She has spunk, a quirky sense of humor, and an ability to help others find the good in themselves and the best in difficult situations. As you might imagine, Serena is helpful and often steps in to complete extra chores or offer others a shoulder to cry on. She has a great attitude and frequently earns on the line and positive daily ratings. And Serena is so much more. She's a brave young lady who faces obstacles head on. She is determined, strong, patient, a champion for the underdog. She's a hero in her own right, for selfless acts of courage known only by a few. For these reasons, I feel Serena best exemplifies the norm of respect. In standing up for others, Serena has also learned to stand up for herself. Serena is beginning to think about her future, and for the first time ever, she's considering college and a career as a nurse or maybe a counselor. Whatever she chooses, I'm confident Serena will succeed and touch the lives of many for the best. Congratulations to Serena and her fellow Timberwolves. While each person's journey is unique, their paths intersect here and we celebrate their success. Serena, thank you for the privilege of working with you and the chance to tell everyone how wonderful you are. Congratulations. I'm proud of each of you, our newest Timberwolves.
Good job, y'all. Speakers may be seated. Each Timberwolf will now be called to sign the banner and receive an award for their achievement. Please give each student a round of applause as they are called. Andrea. Cassie. Kyle. Serena. Parents and guests, please be dismissed. Please join us back on Unit 1 for refreshments.